So this is the latest version of our app. So there's really two components to Vennity. There's our end user app, which is sort of like a social media type experience where people can discover cool NFTs and collect them. And we have really two concepts that I wanted to highlight. So obviously there's our feed, which is probably a little familiar to like maybe a Twitter style feed to some of you out there. And this is where you can sort of discover the newest things that were posted. And if you like them, you can sort of check them out, check out their attributes. And if you hit claim, you can just collect it. And I want to highlight a couple of things. So we sort of do things in a semi-custodial way, which allows us to cover all gas fees for minting and collection. So you don't have to worry about having crypto to get any of these NFTs. Additionally, we support sign in with social, and we create a wallet for you on the back end. So you do actually get NFTs completely. You can see them. You can see the transfers on chain that they appear on OpenSea. But we take care of all the sort of like techie stuff of setting up a wallet and getting crypto and all that.
So, with the new contracts, kind of what we went with, it's got all like the admin and management functionality there, so we can transfer ownership when you ever want to eject.
Yeah. So to Walter's point, we are very much in the Web3 ethos of ownership of your stuff. So we sort of like take custody initially to make it easy for you to set up. But then if you ever want to take control of your contracts and your NFTs, you can definitely do that. So I want to highlight another thing. This is the kind of latest thing we've been working on. This concept we call verses. So what verses are essentially, what they are behind the scenes is your own NFT contract. So we actually mint a contract for you, which you can mint, we can create NFTs out of. It's an ERC 1155 contract. And visually what they are is basically your own map. So if I go here into verses, we can see that these are some of the test verses we've created. So I'm going to go here into the AI future verse. So this is a verse we've created that we've minted items to. You can see the items here, just some cool AI art and stuff. And what we've done is we've pinned them in the real world. So if I click the map button here, you can see that they're located in San Francisco. So if you happen to be in the San Francisco area, you can collect these. And this orange circle represents the area that you actually have to be in to collect it. That's our geofence area. I'll show you in a sec on the dashboard how you set that up. But basically, if you are there, you can go and collect it. So you can imagine a physical brand or a creator, if they want to bring somebody to a location, say, hey, there's a cool NFT drop at this location, you got to come here to come get it. So, if I try to go in here and pick it up, you can see it says I'm not in range to claim. It's using my sort of Wi-Fi to approximate my location right now. I'm in Chicago, by the way. So obviously I can't claim this right now. Cool. So yeah, this is basically the Vennity app. We are also in the process of getting a mobile release out. The mobile release out will be really cool. It'll be just like a better version, a more enhanced version of this that leverages a lot of the native mobile functionality with GPS and AR. So we're integrating AR as well into the platform. And obviously we keep building, so there'll be more cool stuff to come as well. All right, let me go to the dashboard side. So this is our Vennity dashboard. This is our creator studio. Essentially, if you want to go in and create your own verse and your own NFTs, this is where you would do it. And so you can see here the AI future verse here. This is the one we were looking at earlier on the app side. So this is what you as a creator would see on the dashboard side. So these are the items I created. If I go into one of them, you can see all my configurations here. You can see, you can give it a title, description, set the number of copies. We have a couple of different options, which you can if you play around, we also have user documentation you can check out, but you can passcode it if you want to just sort of like limit it to certain community members. We are integrated with Stripe, so you can, if you want to sell your NFTs, you can do that with fiat payment, credit card payments supported natively. I mentioned earlier questions, so you can add questions to the collection process. So let me highlight one that actually has questions. So for example here, this is sort of like my Rob Zombie NFT that I created earlier. So I added a question here, what's your favorite Rob Zombie song? And I can add more. And we have different question types. You can ask for names, emails, phone numbers. You can ask, you can do lists of answers to choose from, yes, no questions. Typical form builder stuff, but we try to make it as easy as possible to add these to your NFTs. Obviously, you can give the NFTs attributes. And again, this is sort of like the location pinning interface. So if you want to change location, you just change it, and I can adjust the radius of my geofence. Cool. So then after you do that, you have really two options to share this collectible with your community. You can either share it via a link or a QR code that we generate for you. And you can also publish it to our Vennity feed, and that's what you saw earlier. So if you want to keep it private and not share it in this feed, you can just flick it to private, and then that'll come off the feed, and you can just share it with your community privately. I've also got we've got a special collectible to commemorate this call, and I will share the link and QR code with you guys shortly here.